Hi everyone. Today let's learn about variables, arrays, functions, and loops in JavaScript. Okay, without wasting our time, let's move to the topic. Uh, Variables. Our first up is variables. Variables are the containers for storing data. Variables are used to store and manage data. Okay, in JavaScript, variables can be defined it declared in four ways. Okay, uh, the first way the automatically, and second way is using var keyword and using let keyword and using const keyword. Okay, these are the four declaring variables, four ways to declare the variables. Okay, uh, first way they automatically, the variable does not need any keyword to declare them. Okay, you can see the example here. Okay, here the x stores the value 1 and y stores the value 2. Okay, here an example program for you. The second type, declaration, where is a keyword. Before, as I said, it's declared, use it to declare the variables and it can be redeclared. Okay, you can see the syntax of the where keyword. Here is the example program. uh, okay, next, using let keyword, okay, let is keyword used to declare variables. Let have block scope must be declared before use let can be declared the same scope. Okay, here is the syntax, and you can see an example program here. Okay, next, const. Const is a keyword. It is used to redeclared. Uh, it cannot be redeclared, cannot be reassigned, and have a block scope. Always declare a variable with the const when you know the value should not be changed. Okay, here is the syntax of the uh, const keyword. Okay, declaring using const. Okay, here an example program. Okay, let's move to the another topic. Arrays. Arrays are a fundamental data structures in JavaScript that allow you to store and manage collection of values. Okay, definition. You can see the definition over here. An array is in JavaScript is used to store multiple values in a single variable. Each value in an array is called an element. Okay, and each element has a numeric index starting from the zero. Uh, you can see the syntax over here. Okay, the well element one have the index zero and element two has the index one, and so on. Okay, array name. Okay, uh, here let's see, I have an example here. Okay, uh, in array we have some properties. Okay, length, for finding the length we have the length keyword. Okay, uh, let's see the example here. Some common methods we use in our daily life are adding elements, removing elements, and etc. Okay, how can we add elements into the array? By using the push keyword. Okay, we are not only in a push keyword, we can use the unshift. uh, okay, let's say the push keyword adds one or more elements to the end of an element and returns the new value, new length. Okay, you can see the example here. In shift, in the push keyword, the element is added to the end of the index. Okay, uh, and shift keyword adds one or more element to the beginning of an array and returns the new length. Okay, and so here we can look here an example. Okay, it's a okay. Next, we have seen the adding. Let's see the removing elements. Okay, top one. Removes the last element from an array and returns it. Okay, example program you can look here. Okay, and next we can use the shift, removes the first element from an array and returns it. Okay, it is an example program for this. Splicer adds or removes elements from a specific index. It can be used to add or remove elements from any position in the array. Okay, you can see the example program for this. Okay, accessing elements, indexing. Elements can be accessed using their index. Okay, for example, you can look at the example program. Used the indexer uh, for the required output. Iterating over arrays. Okay, how can we iterate over the arrays? By using the for each key function. Okay, execute a provided function once for each array element. Okay, we will look here the example program clearly. Okay, next, mapping function. Mapping function creates a new array with the result of calling a provided function on every element in the array. Okay, you can look here in a example program. Searching and filtering. How can we search or filter the program or the arrays? Index of returns the first index at which a given element can be found. Okay, you can look here the required example program, which gives the output as 1. Filter creates a new array with all elements and that pass the test implemented by the provided function. Okay, you can look here the example program. In this array, we have some advanced topics, multi-dimensional arrays. Okay, you can look by seeing the example program, it will clear here, like as matrix. Okay, we declare the elements. Okay, array destructing. Array destructing allows unpacking values from arrays into distinct variables. You can look here the example program clearly. Spread operator. Okay, by using the spread operator also, we can add the elements into the already existing array. Okay, or existing array or the new array. You look here the example program clearly, which gives the output as like this. Functions. Next move into the Let's move into the next topic, functions. Functions are a core component of JavaScript. Okay. Definition. What is the definition of a function? A definition in JavaScript is a function in JavaScript is a usual block of code. Okay. Redesigned to perform a particular task. Okay. Functions help provide repetition by allowing you to write code once and execute it whenever needed. Okay. What is the syntax of this? Okay. Function name, function, or you can look here the syntax and you will get the okay. Here is an example program. Function declaration. A function declaration defines a function with name, a list of parameters, and a block of code. Okay. Here is the syntax of the function declaration as same as the above definition. It's both are same. Function expression. A function expression defines a function inside an expression. This function can be anonymous or named. Okay, function expression are not hoisted, meaning they are not available before their declaration in the code. Okay. Next the syntax of the function expressions. Okay, you can look here. It is an example program. Uh, Here, arrow functions. What are arrow functions? Arrow functions provide shorter syntax for writing a function expression and are particularly useful situation where you want to maintain the SQL scope for this. Okay, here is the syntax, and you can clearly see the uh, our program parameters and arguments. Okay, before I'm saying that it functions I parameters and arguments. Okay, what are parameters and what are arguments? Parameters are placeholders and arguments are the actual values. Okay. Okay, we can look clearly the definition example of the parameters. Okay, that's the parameters. Returning values, we return the values by using the return function. Okay, next function scope. In JavaScript, functions create their own scope, meaning variables defined inside a function are not accessible outside it. Okay, you can look here the an example program. IFF immediately invoke the function expression. You can look here the definition of the types of the IAFE. Okay, it is an example program. And higher order functions. Higher order functions are the function that take other function as arguments or return functions as results. Okay, here is an example program. Okay, let us move into the next topic, loops. Okay, loops allows you to execute a block of code repeatedly based on the specified condition. Okay, we have different types of for loop, while loop, while loop, for okay, and etc. And for loop. The for loop is one of the most commonly used loop in JavaScript. It is particularly used when they know how many times you want to iterate or repeat the loop. Okay, it is the syntax. The for loop. Okay, here is an example program for you. Uh, okay, these are the topics about the for loop of increment, initialization, condition increment. This is the initialization. Okay, and this is the condition, and here we give the increment and decrement of the variable. Okay, while loop. The while loop can be as same as the for loop, but here we did give the, if we don't know the number of time iteration, uh, we use this while loop. Okay, and must execute a block of code as specified condition is true. It is useful when the number of iteration is not known before hard. Okay, here is the syntax, and here is a small example program, same as it. Yeah, here you can see the do while loop. Okay, it's a do while loop. Okay, the definition and the syntax clearly here. Okay, here is an example program. For in loop. Okay, the for in loop is used to iterate the or numberable properties of an object. It's ideal for iterating through the keys of an object. Okay, so it is the syntax. Here is an example program for you. Okay, for off loop. Okay, for off loop is used to iterate over iteratable objects such as array strings or other collection. It provides a simple syntax for iterating through values rather than keys. Okay, here is the syntax, and here is an example program. Okay, at last, break and condition statement. How this break